Hello, welcome back to the channel, folks. Glad you're here for another Saturday edition. And if you're new here, hey, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. I ask you to do me a few favors before you leave, though. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you know when the next video pops up, smash the like button, and drop a comment down below. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you hit that like button, and before you leave, drop a comment down below as well. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. We got a goal of 500 by the end of August, so let's keep going, guys. Okay, reason why we're here: the Wannabe King. Now, at the time that this video uploads, about 9 days ago, the Hollywood and the mainstream press were reporting about the dismissal of one of the top executives at the Walt Disney Company, that being Peter Rice. Now, Peter Rice was called into the office of CEO Bob Chapek one evening earlier last week, had about a 7 minute meeting. 7 minute meeting. That's not a, we're not going to renew your contract. We're going to give you this. We're going to give you this formality. Give you this formality. That formality. This is how we're going to talk about it in the press. Blah blah blah. No, Peter Rice had 2 years left on his contract. This was a straight up pack your shit and get the fuck out. Peter Rice was shit canned. So, begs the question, why? I thought Bob Chapek was kind of neutered. You know, the Wokistanis had won. Bob Chapek had capitulated to them. Well, if you've been following the news, you know that Bob Chapek wanted to take the Walt Disney Company into a politically neutral direction, going to stay out of local politics, going to stay out of national politics. It's not their place. Where people like Peter Rice and other studio executives wanted to take the company into a more politically activist slash woke direction. And Valiant Renegade with WDW Pro and Midnight's Edge both did the videos and an editorial about this. I'm going to leave links to those in the description down below. Okay, but who's Peter Rice? Why not go after someone like Kathleen Kennedy or Kevin Feige? Good question. Well, Peter Rice has a much larger reach and influence as far as the Walt Disney Company goes. For someone like Kathleen Kennedy or Kevin Feige, they can really only influence as far as their studio allows them to, that being Lucasfilm and Marvel Studios. Peter Rice is in charge of general content. So basically anything outside of Lucasfilm, Marvel, Pixar, Disney Animation, Disney Studios, Peter Rice has control of oversees all of that. Now, this may seem like a lot, but when you when you figure all the programming for ABC, all the ESPN channels, Hulu, Disney Plus, Freeform, Fusion, 20th Century Studios, 20th Century Animation, Searchlight Studios, and that's just off the top of my head, the stuff that I can think of. Peter Rice has a much broader influence, so he's a much more dangerous person for the direction that Bob Chapek wants to take Disney to go. Now, what does this mean? The firing of Peter Rice. Well, this is a shot to not just the elites within Disney, but within Hollywood as well. This is much like with the new CEO of the now Warner Brothers Discovery company, David Zaslav, has been handing out pink slips like crazy. Notably, Ann Sarnoff and Toby Emmerich. Walter Hamada's probably got his pink slip soon, or will be getting his soon. This is saying that Hollywood is going in a audience based direction. When the two biggest studios are making moves like this, we're going away from the activism side, and doesn't matter what your name is or what your title is or what your legacy is. You are not safe. Your name alone can't save you, Kathleen Kennedy. Your legacy can't save you, Kevin Feige. You're all on notice. And this is taking entertainment out of the realm of politics and putting it back to where it should be, which is entertaining. And make no mistake, there was some thought that Peter Rice was going to oust Bob Chapek as the new CEO of Disney. That Chapek did not have support from the board any longer. Make no mistake, Bob Chapek has full support of the board, and particularly the chairman of the board, Susan Arnold, if he's making this kind of move. Now, after it was soon announced a couple days later that Dana Walden would be the replacement for Peter Rice. Now, she's also a carryover like Rice was from the acquisition of Fox, and from what I've heard, she is very much ideologically aligned with Peter Rice. So why give her the job? She's just going to be just the same. Big difference. Miss Walden is in a contract renewal year. She's going to have to perform the way Bob Chapek and Susan Arnold want her to perform if she wants to keep her job. Basically saying, we don't care how you live. We don't care how you think. But when you come to work, you leave your politics at the door. And I made a video a few weeks back, which I'll leave a link as well, that there's an old saying, if you're going to take a shot at the king, don't miss. Oops. But hey, those are my thoughts. Turning it back over to you now. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And who knows, I might come up with something else for you. Maybe another recommendation. You should be so lucky. But in the meantime, have a great rest of your weekend, guys. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles!